welcome back to another morning where I wound up spawning in a tree, and you might notice that the life counter, the experience counter is a little bit different from before, and that would be because of the fact that who in the world? Oh, look, that's the tree I was on. You did that! Well, for one thing, how am I going to get out of this tree? It's apparently just by jumping down. Another thing, I'm already dead. Can you skeletons just give me a break? Stop? Maybe? A little bit? Oh, no. Okay, so... every so often. So yeah, that's because I accidentally respawned in the middle of the night a couple of times and started just running around and stuff and got killed again. There isn't very much that happens. Apparently that thing hasn't been growing yet. I have some supplies. I ran a long way, okay? Okay. Look, a bone! I can make bone meal. Like, if I find a wolf, I can make a wolf friend, which would be very useful, actually. Last time I tried playing this, I did see a wolf. I could have had a wolf friend. And I found out something, by the way. You can do this. I didn't see how fast it would take to break. It seems to be about the same as that, and I almost ran into it, too. So I'm hoping that over there's some gravel, but for now, I'm just going to see if I can use that to their bone. Turn into bone meal. Bone meal some plants, and might be able to get some grass that way. So, and if I get some grass, I can get some more seeds. Because I don't think you can turn a bone into a tool. This isn't Tinker's Construct. That mod is a lot of fun, but it also makes the game easier, which would be why they don't do it. And besides, you still need wood in order to make the stuff itself. So even still, it wouldn't actually indeed help. Okay, so if I can just break off a couple of these things in the middle here. This takes so long that you might get like a seed if you do this. So if I can just get a little bit of stuff here all like that, and technically like you could, it's like this snow does seem to maybe be melting a little bit. Like, you could just deal with it and continue planting new snow on top of it, and it'll be all good. And all I have to do is, like, right-click it with the snow. Like, not even all that hard of a thing to do. And I should stop trying to put it in the corners, because corners don't exactly matter on the issue of the inside. So if I just try to make this look all good, then that will be all good. And this one. Like, for instance, right here. So yeah, if I can just build up, like, this part of it right here, then I can just jump right on in, get into the shelter, and I'll be fine. I'm going to die soon because I don't have any food, and I'm just going to craft this as fast as I can. I'm going to starve, like, immediately. I'm already starving, so I can't even craft it. I can place it down there. Couldn't place it down on its own. One bone meal, and I can't even make it. I'm just going to have to die again. Hopefully I'll die somewhere close to here, so it won't be all for nothing. And like a lot of looking at like people trying to play this and stuff, or like showing what you're supposed to do. It's like, oh, make a sand house or whatever, and it's like, do I really look like I'm a creature of the sand? No, I'm a creature of ice. And until I can get Silk Touch and actually make my kingdom of ice, or queendom, princessdom, I'm going to make it out of snow, because that is the closest thing I can build it out of for the time being. And oh sweet, I can actually break this at a decent speed while I'm not starving. Unfortunately, still dying. There's a lot of grass over here. If I can just get some seeds with all this. If I could get some seeds with all this, then just like bring it all back, that would be good. That would be useful. That would prevent me from dying so fast once more. Well then, I'm on my way, heading back. Seeds? Seeds. Not gonna eat them now though. Okay, top of this here hill. This is where I'm going to just... Okay, right here. This is where I'm going to die. And I probably won't be able to get this little bit of snow done before I die, but if I do, that's just one more snowball, because all these lives are just more resources to work with, since I'm clearly doing something wrong in the essence of, oh, come on, get it, oh, come on. Look, you can see exactly where I died. Alright, so I guess turning a bone into bone meal. You don't get 3. Playing a hard mod pack like this is really difficult right after coming off of something like Sky Factory, where it's like, oh, you have 1 bone? Here, now you have 6 bone meal. But instead of just getting 1 bone, here's 10 stacks of bones. Do with it as you may. Like just making a little simple little mob spawning area. Alright, you now have a few hundred bones to work with. Over 1,000 bones. You just have to stand there and you'll get it for free, and you can make everything that you might potentially want. And it's like so much stuff that you can get with it, and now it's like, oh, you want a bone? You're going to have to work for that. Oh, by the way, if anyone wants to play like Skyblock or Sky Factory and make the beginning not so boring, it is technically cheating to spawn in bone meal, but considering how long it takes, it's definitely worth it. You jump ahead like 100 days just by bringing in like 5 or 6 stacks of bone meal. Like, I recommend 3 stacks of bone, and so it'd be 9 stacks of bone meal. That will jump you ahead like 100 days, which is, you know, quite a few hours of waiting for the trees to grow, and you can just, oh, bone meal, constantly bone mealing it. But anyway, this is not Sky Factory, and I hope that one day I will actually play Sky Factory. Oh. This one. Not very many, but I'll work with what I've got. I've got no seeds from this. Okay, 1 seed. What's this worth it? Was that bone worth 2 seeds? 3. C. Okay, so before I start to starve again, I'm going to build some more snow slabs. Like, you don't have to build them into the blocks, like you can just work them as they are. I'm watching you, Hunger Bar. Oh, you moving? You're moving, you're moving, you're moving, you're moving, you're moving, you're moving, you're moving. I saw you move. I saw you moving. Yeah, I built this like one at a time, I guess. Come on. Okay, good. Ding, ding. I'll just grab this little bit of snow right here, since I still need more snow for my castle. Ding. And yeah, it's starting to work out. I need it to be at least 2 blocks tall for it to work. And since there is an overhang underneath it, spiders won't be able to do anything about it, which is perhaps a really good aspect to it. If I can just... How many more slabs do I even, like, need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... if I can get like 10 more slabs, I'm golden. This right here is like 2 slabs. So after this, if I get like 8 more after this, and actually with this here snow, that's 1 more in fact. So 3 out of the 10 that I need, that's 30% of the ones I need for this, and I already have it on hand, and I could use sand on top of it. I don't want to, but I could. And there we go. And now that it's starting to get dark, I don't want to leave this. And in fact, I think that I might be able to do well enough if I just hide in that there corner. I will come close to starving, and I might actually starve. But now that I have this little area to hide in, or at least I will, if I get 1 more slab after this one, I'll have something related to a thing that I can hide in. So right now I can't exactly hide. Yeah, because unless they're up on the hill, they won't be able to hit me, so I'll need protection from the ones on the hill, and I guess if I pay attention. But see, one day and I get a little bit. Another day or two and it'll be all fine. Like, these days don't progress very far at all, and maybe I will do multiple days at once. Maybe I really should do multiple days at once. Random music going on. Okay then. Because who doesn't like random music? It's not like normal music is fine. Oops. Wasn't even watching. But it's the random music is where it's at. And like, see, if I just make this wall right here, then they can't get me if they're in the desert. That's just it. Like, they can't get me in the desert. No matter where in the desert they are, unless they can angle their shots. With this one right here, they really won't be able to get me, except maybe over there. Okay, and I guess, like, I can easily do this. But, like, I'm going to have to put a new one back down there anyway, so what is exactly the point of doing that? And I don't think that a spider can get me while I'm in here, but a lot of these trees are very close together, so one potentially could get to me, and that is something that I'm very, very worried about. And, oh, skeleton just tried to get me. Okay, sorry. Where is that skeleton? Why can I reach? Oh, it's over there. So hiding over here protects me from that side. See, like, I did this in like a day. Now I just have to wait that long. Oh, like, wait a second, wasn't the moon empty before? It's new moon, and now it should be waxing, but it's on the left side, which means that it's waning. There's one skeleton who's walking around trying to kill me, and hopefully it stays right close and like underneath me. And oh, by the way, I will have to cover this floor in snow as well. So apparently skeletons can see you and shoot you through leaves, and if that isn't traumatizing, then really, you don't know what that word means. Like, I guess I could dig out a bunch of sand and make the floor out of sandstone, because snow doesn't float and all that, and that way everything stays all good, knock, knock, and I guess I'll do that. Fine. I'll have like a floor of sandstone and then snow on top of it all. And that's the goal for the next few days. Who knows, maybe I'll skip a day or two in recording. Nah, see, here's the thing. I'll just record a ton of episodes in a row and go on from there. And upload one, maybe, probably two a day. But if I record like 10 episodes in a row, each episode is maybe 20 minutes long. It doesn't take all that long to do. Like, look, I already passed like that much of the night just by waiting, and since I can talk for hours on end without having to even try stopping, let's see, the character doesn't really move. You don't really lose hunger too fast. I'm regenerating hunger at less than 1 bit of food. Now I'm out, so I'm going to die again. Only have this here 3 sand. Ran out of seeds long ago. No chicken, and I want to bring that chicken in here. Once this place is finished, I'm going to try to find a chicken to bring in here. Because if I can eat the eggs, then that'll be a source of food, okay? It's better than the no food that I have. And most of my deaths lately have been starving, so there's probably some logic to that whole spend the 10 to 15 days just looking for food kind of a thing. And if I do die, I can just run right back in here and hide again. Like, I don't have to worry about it. Of course, I don't really see what the point would be, because unless I manage to get like a ton of building materials, like, I can just wait right here. I don't have to respawn. What I should do is gather a ton of building materials during the day, and then at night I come in here and build it all up. That would actually be something to do. Because as it is, I have 3 sand. Not enough for 1 sandstone. If it was enough, then I would respawn and like put sandstone onto this very block that I've been standing on. And then maybe like continue trying to get snow or something, I don't know. Although with an open top, that's interesting. With an open top, if it snows, there will be snow gathering around inside. But yeah, a snow castle treehouse is, well, it's definitely at least an idea. So it's definitely at least an idea. I've died way too many times. Like, I'm not, you know, one of the best at this game, but I can figure out what I'm doing eventually. Just takes some time is all. And so, but hopefully people do continue finding this good enough to watch. I do have some ideas of what to do. And as long as I continue having ideas, I can continue doing stuff, no matter what that stuff might be. So maybe building a snow house in a tree is not the best idea. Maybe you are supposed to look for food. Like, again, I don't like the nomad experience. I don't like the idea of just, I spawn here, and I continue walking, because when you die, you lose everything. Unless you actually go back and find all the different houses, but if you're trying to do nomad in this, yeah, you probably will have houses, but like, it's not such a good idea. Like, the idea to me seems to be a kind of thing of make your house, go out during the day when it's safe to gather supplies, and then bring it back to your house. Like, if I could get a chest, that'd be super useful, because just bring it out with me. If I get to a place where I know where I am, so I can get here again, go all the way out, and in the middle, once night comes by and it gets all dangerous, put down the chest, throw everything into it, die, next morning I can go right back out and get it. That's the kind of thing that I would do, but really, with, 2 logs, you can probably do a little bit more. Like, I'm going to have to run a lot of tests to see, because these mobs can apparently dig through stuff, so I'm guessing they can dig through sand and dirt. Can they dig through snow? Probably. Logs? I hope not. Will I actually be able to have, like, a log, wooden plank cabin in the desert and just live in there? Why is the moon shaking? The moon is shaking. Why is the moon shaking? Is the moon going to explode? The moon... Why is the moon shaking? I'm very nervous about this. Why are you shaking, moon? Why are you shaking? Are you going to be going down now? Do you need to have a nap? Are you angry? Is Moon angry? Okay, Moon, are you going to go for sleeps? Okay, good night, Moon. Good night, Moon.